So we're going to create a quotation in the house for the client, and there's a couple of ways that you can get into the client's record. One of them is obviously using the search field here, or you can go to the diary. If you open the diary and we open the quotes diary, we can see this is the quotation, the client that we want to put on. If we double click this, this will open the client's record. And if we go to the quotations tab in the client's record, we'll see this top line here. This is the quotation summaries, and we can see there's a quotation date on here. It's quotation number 2. It's a visit quote, and the staff member and details here. I'm just going to resize these a second. There we go. Okay, so if I want, I can put some quote notes in here. I can add free text in there, anything about the quotation. And what we're going to do now is start adding items onto this quotation. So we can see here at the bottom we've got item details for the selected quote. There's nothing in this section here, it's blank. So we're going to add a new item. So we click the add new item button, and it puts on that this is Alan Jr. that's doing it. We can use item codes, and if you click this box here, a list of the item codes that are available will open here. So let's say I'm going to quote for the lounge carpet. I can choose L, that'll put the lounge carpet description in. And again, just as a reminder, you can resize these boxes if you wish to show the information. So we've got the lounge carpet as the description. We've got a fudge factor here. Now, you'll notice that this is set up to do automatic pricing, because the manual pricing box here isn't ticked. So this is set up to start calculating the prices from dimensions that you're going to put in. Now, the way this FF box works here is that this is what we call a fudge factor. So if you want to increase the price or decrease the price by a percentage because it's really filthy or something, if you put 10% in here, this is automatically going to increase the prices by 10%. So whatever your pricing table is, it'll calculate the price, add the 10% on. Okay, so in the quantity field, if you know how many square meters there are, you can type that in if you wish. If you actually want to put the room dimensions in, you can click this little box and it opens this field here. And we can actually enter, no matter what your default units are, we can enter these as meters, yards or feet. You just tell it what unit you're putting in. So I'm going to change this and leave this as meters. So let's say this is a 4 meter by 6 meter room, and it's a dining room, so there's a 3 meter by 2 meter section on it as well. But you want to subtract a large cupboard that's on the corner. So let's say that that's 2 meters by 0.5 meters. What we do now is we click the check box, and that will calculate how many square meters there are based on the measurements that you've put in. We click OK. That adds the quantity into the quantity field here, and because it's automatically pricing, you'll see that it's also calculated the prices in these fields as well. We also give the option to put the extras in. So if you click the box here, we'll see that we've put some extras in here that you can add prices in for. So let's look at the anti-allergen treatment, and we can pop in there that would be £25 to treat this room. There are a second lot of extras in here as well. So if you wanted to quote for a deodorizer, there's the option there as well. What we also allow you to do is choose a discount. So in here we can see that we've got several different discounts set up. We've got standard ones, 10%, 100%, and then we've got some clever little discounts in here as well. This one's 10% off the clean only and 20% off the clean and protect. So if I just select that one and show you, you'll notice even though we've put a discount in here, it's not actually adjusted the price as here. And the reason for that is we always show the full price here. Or you can get into situations whereby you're discounting prices that are already discounted. So let me show you how you would see the actual discounted price. We've got this line selected here because it's highlighted yellow, and there's a button that says show discount here. If we click the show discount button, that then shows you what the percentage discount is and also what the new total would be. So you can see there that it's discounted the clean only price by 10%, but the clean and protect price by 20%. So we'll just untick that to show that there as well. And also we can put item notes on this lounge carpet as well. So I can click into the field here, click the little box, and I can type into here worn seam by kitchen door and then that's on there on the record, and that'll carry through onto the quotation and onto the job sheet as well that you're going to print out. So if I click OK, so you can note any pre-existing damage that you wish on there. That's showing you how the items will add on automatically priced. So let's add another item onto this quotation, and this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the item and manually price it. So where we've got the section here that says manual pricing, if we put a little tick in the box there, we can actually add the prices manually. You'll also notice as well that that now allows us to edit these prices that were calculated automatically. So if you do want to adjust this because you don't want an unusual amount, the 30 pence on the end, you could delete that and change that to 223 instead of 223.30. So you can manually change prices that have been calculated automatically. Okay, so we're going to show you how to add another item on. We just click Add New Item button. And if you know the code, you don't need to type them in. So I know the code for hall stairs landing is HSL. So I can type that into the field there, tab along, and that'll put the description in there. If I don't want to increase this price by any fudge factor, I can leave that blank. And again, we can select this in here. So we charge the same price per meter as we would, the same price for a step as we would charge for a meter. So if you were using the room dimensions, you will put 12 by 1 for the 12 steps, and then the landing and the hallway sections in as two separate areas as well. So we've got a quantity of 18 meters, and now you see that even though there's a quantity in there, it's not put the price in the clean only. So let's say that we're going to charge £100 for this. We can put that in manually, £140 for the clean and protect, and £170 for the healthy home. And again, we can put a discount in here. It can be a different discount that'll be applied, and any other item notes that you want to put in there. Again, I'll add a new item just to show you for upholstery. We'll choose one of the upholstery items. So we'll choose a 5-seater Draylon suite, and we'll choose that in there. The quantity, now the quantity for upholstery is price per seat. So we can put in here a 5, and that'll calculate the price for you there. Obviously it hasn't because we've got the manual pricing in at the moment. Now, the reason we do this and ask you to confirm the quantity, even though the description is a 5-seat Draylon suite, is that the customer might see that it's a 2-seater sofa, but because it's a large 2-seater sofa, you want to actually charge for 3 seats. So you can put in the item description 2-seater sofa, but in the quantity you will put 3 to charge for 3 seats. So I'm just going to manually put a price in these as well, just to put something in to show you how the function works as we create the quotation. Okay, so let's assume that you've done all this in the house. You're ready to prepare this and print it out. You'll see a button at the top here that says print quotation. If we click the drop down box, there's various different formats that you can print this out in. If you have a look through these on the print previews and see which one's going to be most suitable for you, you can choose the option that you want and print that out and present that to your client. So that's how quick and easy and simple it is to create quotations in the client's home and print them out right in front of